It's 4 minutes to 1 o'clock. You're listening to the Midday Report with me, Lester Kivet. It is Thursday, so we're having our tech feature with the CEO of a tech communications company, so Nazareen Ebrahim of Socially Acceptable. Now, Nazareen, I often have a earworm, a catchy tune in my ear, and I forget how the words go, and I have sort of the melody in my brain, but all I can do is hum it. Thankfully, Google has now brought up a feature where you can hum a tune. Yes, of course, there were things where you could call Spotify, but you actually need to be next to the speaker and play the actual song to find out what it was. Now you can actually just hum a tune and Google will tell you what it is.
Indeed. So they've announced a new hum to search feature. What I love about what Google said in their blog release was you don't have to have Broadway quality humming skills to be able to find the song. So that was interesting to hear. So anyone who thinks of a song, any particular part of a song, you hum it for 10 to 15 seconds. This feature is available by clicking the little speaker icon where you would hum into the Google Assistant or the Google Search app, search widget. It's available on iOS only in English, but on Android in 20 languages. Of course, on Android in 20 languages because Google owns Android. So, look, interesting feature, this one.
I'm going to try it here live on air now. I'm clicking on my Google app on my phone. Yeah. I'm clicking on the little speaker, the little microphone. It says search for song. I'm clicking it, and I'm going to hum. Billie Jean. I didn't even know I was humming Billie Jean, but yes, Google says it's Billie Jean. How does it actually work?
So this is very interesting. I mean, of course, everyone knows Google's secret sauce is their machine learning capability, the ability for them for prediction. And you know this by typing in anything in search. When you type in something in search, it will give you most likely the results you are possibly looking for in a drop-down menu. The same type of thought process or identification is being applied where Google is, what they're doing is they've applied a number of different characteristics in order to identify a song. Based on their machine learning capability, they then apply those characteristics onto the particular song and then give it the right fingerprint, as they call it. They will then present you with a number of suggestions or the song that's most likely based on how well you've hummed it and also more information about the artist.
I can think of so many variables in terms of like humming it in a different key. What if you are tone deaf? What if you can't string a melody together? Is Google machine learning and AI that advanced that even Brett and Amy here with doesn't have the best singing abilities? My apologies, my dear colleagues. You can't all be like Lester. How would Google know?
Lester, I'm sure there's going to be a song humming contest happening in the studio shortly after this. But before we get to that, it's interesting how Google's to show their strength in the market of other voice capability solutions. And we know Shazam as being one of the original voice recognition tools available. The models that Google is presenting, they say, have been trained to pinpoint specific songs on multiple sources, such as in-studio recording, singing, whistling, humming. But they also are looking at elements like the instruments, the tone and timbre of the voice. Those are removed, leaving the song's numbers, bass sequence, or the fingerprint. So to them, the core of the song or the string of how those the main characteristics of the tones or the different musical letters are in place, which I'm sure they've built into the back end, will immediately help identify the song or match closest to that, which is some incredible tech.
Nazareen, I'm going to test it out with the most difficult of subjects. Amy and Brett here in studio will send you the video of how that works. Nazareen Ebrahim joins us every week for our Tech Talk features.